Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
I'll tell you what, Fayette County, it's our time to stand up and take back our county and our country. The establishment elite, the career politicians, the swamp creatures in both parties, they have spent decades selling us out, making deals that benefit themselves and their donors, while the hardworking people of Fayette County and across America get left behind. They tell us to sit down, shut up, let them run things. They tell us, trust the system, but the system ain't working for us. It's working against us. Well, I've got news for them. We're not backing down. We're just getting started. We are the steel workers, the coal miners, the farmers, the small business owners, the first responders, and the families who built this nation with our bare hands. We work, we build, we sacrifice, and we don't need government bureaucrats telling us how to live our lives. They want more taxes. They want more regulations. They want more control. But we say no more. They want us divided, black against white, rich against poor, rural against urban. But we see through their lies. This movement, the MAGA movement, is all about us coming together as Americans. We believe in freedom over control. We believe in fair elections over corruption. We believe in jobs over handouts. We believe in family, faith, and country. And let me tell you, I ain't here to play politics. I'm here to fight for you. That's why I'm running for re-election as your recorder of deeds. Not to be another politician, but to be a watchdog against corruption, to protect your property rights, and to make sure the government is transparent and accountable. And I promise you this, after I win the recorder of deeds, I'm not stopping there. These establishment politicians have been bleeding you dry, raising taxes, playing political games with your money for far too long. I'm going to put an end to that. They'll try to smear us, silence us, call us every name in the book, but they will never break our spirit. We are MAGA strong, America first, and unstoppable. So Fayette County, are you ready to take back your government? Are you ready to send a message to the swamp that we the people are in charge? Are you ready to stand up, fight back, and win? Then let's get to work. Tell your neighbors, because the Hillbilly MAGA train is leaving the station and we're taking our country and our county back. Full speed ahead. God bless Fayette County. God bless Pennsylvania. And God bless the United States of America. And God bless President Donald J. Trump. I am John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of John Marietta and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Fayette County Recorder of Deeds Office or Fayette County government. This program is privately produced and funded, and no county resources are used for its production or promotion.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I was trucking up the highway, minding my own lane, with some dude in a Prius went and flipped me off. Guess my redneck hit him wrong. Seems like everyone these days is a ticking time bomb full of hate for folks like me who don't agree and ain't ever gonna change. And it gets me thinking, leave this long-haired country boy.
Hey everybody, this is John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly. And today's show is being brought to you by Miles' Garage and Tire Center, PatriotsOnline.com, Fayette County Recovery Storage in U-Haul. They're the IDF of Fayette County. ACS, Metal Roofing and Shingling. Country Motor Sales. Gunslingers in Connellsville. JB Market in Dunbar. Tactical Civics. White Mountain Logging, Solid Foundation Ministry, New Life Free Methodist Church, Highline Motorsports. Go see Greg. He always has something to consider on that goes fast. Hillbilly Jon Radio, John Marietta for We the People, Gun Owners of America, Thundering Hills Feed and Supply. They're great people. Go out and see them. They're out on 201. The Ink Spot, the Fayette County MAGA Patriots Group, Hillbilly's Grub and Pub. Don't forget to look at, check out their website. They always got something going on up there, and it's a fantastic place. And last but not least, Premier Auto Glass. If you got a broken window, they'll come right to wherever you're at. Please give them a call, 724-557-9288. Hey, I'll tell you what, it was a busy weekend. I got to get to the Uniontown football game. Not so good for the Uniontown football team, but I tell you what, they played their hearts out, and I tell you what, everybody there, I was well received. I want to thank everybody for all the nice hospitality and all the people, all the handshakes and talking to people. I want to thank them for everything. I love to go to high school football games, and I don't get to go to enough of them but we're going to be somewhere this Friday night for a game, and then we'll be. I'll tell you what, we're going to be down at, I keep saying that, but we'll be down at the Crawford Craft and Vending Show on Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit Monday. I don't know how, I don't know we'll give you the times in a little bit. But anyways, let's get started. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity. That's Psalms 133:1. Like I always say, I'll tell you what, folks, if you want to see the real America, what real America looks like, it's not in Washington, and it absolutely isn't in Harrisburg. It's right here in our little towns, in our churches, and in our fire halls. And yes, at events like the Dunbar Community Fest and the Crawford Craft and Vending Show. I love going down to the river. I don't know, if it's warm enough, might even take a swim one of them days. Now, let me tell you something. Community is what holds this country together. It's not the bureaucrats. It absolutely is not the lawyers. It's neighbors helping neighbors, families coming together, and people showing up not because they have to, because they want to. And that's what you'll see in Dunbar, Connellsville, Uniontown, Ada, all these different places that I get to go to, and believe me, I love all these people. Hardworking folks putting on an event for no other reason than to bring people together, raise each other up, and celebrate what makes small town southwestern Pennsylvania great. We've got good music, food, and family and fun, but more important than all that is the spirit behind it. Because when you got a community willing to roll up its sleeves, give of its time, and come together, I need to say that one more time. When you got a community that's willing to roll up its sleeves, give its time, and come together, you've got something Washington can't tax, neither can our county commissioners, can't regulate, and can't take away. So today we're going to shine a light on Dunbar Community Fest and the Crawford Vending Show, the people behind it, and the meaning of community itself. Because I'll tell you what, folks, without strong communities, you can forget about a strong country. I get to go to lots of these events. I was the Hiller Fire Hall had a hog roast. The Fair Chance Fire Hall had a hog roast. We was out at Fair Chance for Memorial Day, and then we was out there for another time. All these places I try to get to. Haydentown Fire Department. They had they always have things going on out there, and I know I miss lots of them. There was the Connellsville Township festival that they have up there every year. I just can't get to everybody, but I try my best, and it's that time of year for these festivals. And we got through the fair, and we got through the fairs, the two major fairs in Fayette County. I wanted to get to Dawson. There was something that happened that I couldn't get out there that day, but I want to thank everybody for all the hospitality, for inviting me to these different things. And if you want me invited, I'll tell you what, just send me a text or message me on Facebook, and I'll do my best to get there. Okay, so now we have one of my favorite people here with me today, and there's only 4 people watching us on Facebook, so she's happy about that. I don't know if she didn't get her hair done or something. I don't know what the deal was, but Crystal Krause is with us today, and we're going to start out. We're going to talk about the Crawford vending show and craft and vending show, and I know that we were there last year.
Yeah,
and it was a good time.
It was.
It didn't rain. I don't believe.
Oh
it
no,
rained.
it did rain.
It did rain.
It did.
I
Yeah,
might
it
have
rained
got-
at that one. That one we kind of got rained out a little bit actually.
Riverfest might not
Right,
rain.
River Rally didn't, but at the Crawford Vendor Fair it did. That was the first year they did that.
But
show.
Yeah, and I think they've got 50 or 60 vendors.
55 he posted today.
Okay.
Yeah, 50, which is a lot. It's great for their second year. Yeah, that's a lot of vendors for that area. It's pretty
And it's kind of like in a small area right around Crawford's cabin.
It is.
which is kind of neat.
yeah.
I'm sure that if they have to, they can expand a little bit if they need to.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of riverfront down there, but they try
Yeah.
not to take away from the kids playing at the park. I'm supposed to be there, and Crystal's
Yes.
going to be there.
Yeah.
And
Community Fest is
I'm
gonna be there, yeah.
I'm going to be there representing the Hillbilly Jon radio show. And we'll be shaking hands and talking to people, and there'll probably be sweet corn there, knowing me. Oh, by the way, I did have sweet corn this week, and if anybody needs sweet corn next Saturday, please let me know. I'm going to my friends, and they're going to be picking next Saturday. They're going to pick special for me, and I'll have it, and it's going to be $7 a dozen. Is what we're going to charge for it, but try to help him out some too. I brought 28 dozen back Saturday, and it's gone.
Well. Okay.
It's gone. And I will tell you, it is the best sweet corn this side of the Mississippi.
I believe you.
So, and it's bicolored. Now, we might bring it. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to promise, but he said he might have some Silver Queen ready, and that's kind of an old-fashioned kind of a corn. So if he has Silver Queen ready, I'll be bringing some. I'll probably bring 10 dozen of it back. So. And Mrs. Marietta don't want me to bring no more corn because
I bet she's done.
She's
tapped out.
She's tapped out. She
Yeah.
tapped out this afternoon. She said.
Yeah.
She said it's all done up, and we took. I dropped some off at a couple of different places, and people were telling me that if I go back out this weekend, that I'm supposed to bring more back. So that's what we'll do. Anyways, let's talk about the Crawford Craft and Vending Show.
So I just got a message, 62 vendors as of today.
Okay.
So that's that's significant for their second year. It's a lot.
That'll be a lot of people in that
It
area.
is. That's a lot of craft vendors, and that's craft and food. That's a lot of people in that area for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be different kinds of foods.
Yeah. So here I have kind of a list of. So they're food vendors. They've got the Cheesecake House, like Funky Funnels, PA Poppers, which they're there all 3 days, and they come to Fest. I think they've come to Fest actually all 3 years since our group took over. They're super popular, and they have this whole list on their Crawford's Craft and Vendor Show, this is put on by the Connellsville Historical Society. That is who does this show. But like Sweet Scoops, Sassy Sips, they've got all kinds of food vendors there, and then they have a pretty significant list of craft vendors too. There's a lot, quite a number of craft vendors, and then like Community Fest will be there. We're selling our duck tickets. You'll be there. There's a really good number, and it's all like a good variety too. Everything from fudge to green, like Angie's Greenhouse, who we get our mums from for Fest. It's a good variety for sure. A pet bakery, like Wagon Tail's Pet Bakery, candle companies. It'll be nice. It'll be really nice for people. People like last year too. People that were coming to it came, but then also people just riding the trail popped in. Even despite the rain.
Yeah,
and it was that one. If you remember, that one was really rainy.
I can't remember about
it. Was that one we got rained out?
Well, I did. They kind of blend together sometimes.
I know.
But I do know
because we get roped in, and by we I mean me get roped into.
Well, I get volunteered, told sometimes too. But it's okay, and I don't complain about it too much because
me either.
I think this is what we have to do for the community.
Right. That part's true.
One of the things that I do differently than what what most people that are elected are. If you invite me, I'll come.
You will. That's true.
Mrs. Marietta has a rule that you have to text me now because it's yesterday I was in 2 different churches, and I want to tell you that I feel blessed that people invite me to their. But I really, it's an honor when you get invited to somebody's church, and there's just not enough of Sunday. So, and then of course yesterday. We kind of sit down and we fell asleep. I told Bill said, "What'd you do yesterday?" And I said, "Actually, I turned the TV on, and the next thing I knew, it was like 7:00 in the evening." So, but anyways, that's where we were. One of the things that's really neat about Connellsville that I think is, and I've always thought this from when I was little, that the pier that's out in the middle of the river, it's like one of them things that you look at forever and ever, and you think like, I want to swim out there, and then somebody usually shows up and talks me out of it.
Oh, I've never had that desire ever. Not one time. Never ever.
One of these days I'm gonna go out there and get a picture. Maybe this weekend.
Sure, I will take a picture of you from the shoreline. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure. Or the bridge. One of the two. You got it.
But I don't know about the bridge. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure
you got
it out. I'm sure Gino will be down there, and
I'm sure he will.
And he'll probably egg me on.
He will.
But I've always been fascinated by the Yawk. I don't know why. I guess that's when you're from Dunbar, that's one of the things that we used to walk to the river and go swimming. When I was a kid, my dad would.
It's just a bigger version of the creek. That's all.
Well, yeah, but we swam in a.
It really is. That's all. It's
is it creek or is it creek?
It depends on what Dunbarian you ask. That's all. It just depends.
Well, we actually swam we swam up at the Blue Hole. I mean,
okay.
And then we swam on above the. I don't know if I could do that or not. I mean, I get in the river on.
For the polar plunge.
For the polar plunge every year, and you know what? That's another good thing that goes on down. It's kind of like a quick festival because everybody gets wet and they want to get home and they want to get changed, but it's kind of a neat thing, and they do take in a lot of groceries for the food bank down in Connellsville, and I think that's a good thing also. We need to support our. I think. There's a lot of churches involved in that, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. Other things to talk about for the vendor fair, so we don't forget about those for this weekend. So Saturday, the hours are 9 to 8. Sunday, the hours are 9 to 7. And then Monday, the hours are 9 to 6. They're doing craft. There's a craft tent. They are still doing this. So there's 12 seats left for the class. And it is a fall farm truck paint class. It's going to be on, it's from 1 to 3, and there's 12 seats left, and there's a coupon code, which I assume that they'll put up on the Historical Society. I have the link, and I'll share this on the Fest Facebook page also, but there's a $5 coupon code. So it's an adult-based class, but probably like teens and tweens can do it too, so it makes it $30. But there are 12 seats left to participate in that. And so we'll be bringing those tents. A reminder. Okay. Fest is letting them borrow our tents. And so there's 12 seats remaining to that. And today's the last day to sign up for the craft class. And it's a really cute project. It's a cute, like, door hanger kind of project. And then on Saturday as well, this is the 30th, at 12 p.m., the Poplar Rum Boys are playing.
Which I will tell you this: I got to hear them the first time they played at the Fiddlers, and
they're good.
They're good.
They are. They're good.
And we're gonna work on that as time goes on, with some other things. But they are very good, and I enjoyed them. I love going to the Fiddlers. That's another thing in Fayette County that's unique to Fayette County. We have an old time Fiddlers right. I think they have a Facebook page. Go to them. Go to the Facebook page. Please check it out. It's a wonderful Sunday afternoon. It works better in the fall though, but because you don't have 4 other places to be. But yeah.
Yeah. So, we are sponsoring. We meaning Birmingham's Cross Funeral Home. We're sponsoring them in the stage, and then the craft area. Hope with that, and then Brandon Elements, who is on our fest committee. She's helping. She's sponsoring with banners and signage, and then the plot twist, which they're in Connellsville. They're doing a sponsorship as well for the vendor fair. So I think it's going to be a good time. A lot of people to come out and see, and Mr. Wattlesworth, ideally, hoping that we get enough people in the fest committee who can work out their schedule. Mr. Wattlesworth will probably be making appearances. I haven't looked at also if there's no rain, because ironically that duck doesn't like a lot of rain.
Well, maybe Mr. Wattlesworth will take a swim with me.
I highly doubt it. That's a
You don't think?
That Mr. Wattlesworth is a little bit opposed to rain and water, but we'll see how that works out. It's supposed to be a pretty clear weekend, so Mr. Wattlesworth.
Well, actually, one of the things we do need to do, if this is on another note, but if when you say your prayers tonight, pray for some rain, because it don't need to rain for the festivals, but it could rain during the evening when nobody's doing nothing, because our farmers are. Believe it or not, all the rain we had this spring, we need rain bad now.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's one of the things that I'm hearing from all the farmers.
And when it is raining, it's raining so fast it's not absorbing into the ground either.
Well, there was a little bit of a rain and fair chance, I think, on Sunday morning. So, and I think out Redstone Township, it might have sprinkled in a couple of different places. The road was wet, but anyways. What times again for the community or for the Crawford?
Saturday
craft
9
show?
to 8, Sunday 9 to 7, and then Monday 9 to 6.
And go down there, enjoy yourself.
It's nice.
Go by. I'm sure they're going to have somebody that's going to have pulled pork there. Or
I don't know if they do actually. Doss's, I know could not make it this year, so I'm not sure that they do. But they have tons of really good food vendors.
Sean might be down. Sean might be down there.
I don't
Sean
know.
might be
I'll
somewhere
have to
close
look
down
and
there.
see.
And I tell you what, he has I think he has one of the most incredible hot sausage sandwiches that there is. I don't want to take a view on a pulled pork, but his pulled pork and brisket I've had it too, and I've had the Doss boys. Everybody. Well, of course, I got to stay away from some of them places because I can't control myself.
Talk about the sauce.
Yeah,
Trouble.
it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the barbecue sauce, and my wife says you can have the barbecue sauce, just don't the bread you need to leave behind. But anyways, it's all good. Okay, we'll probably plug them again tomorrow for a few minutes on the radio show. I want to thank Ben Hoffman got a hold of me and Crystal, and that's why Crystal's here with us today about this. I just appreciate all the people down there that do such a nice job with the Historical Society. And there's a lot of things going on around us that people don't realize. So, anyways, now let's go back to let's start with something else. Let's start with something else. Yeah, why not? Community Fest is coming up.
It most certainly is.
And it's going to be September
12th and 13th.
And it's going to be in Dunbar, Pennsylvania, which I have a sweet spot for.
You do.
I
do.
And we're still taking vendors on.
We are. They're coming in by the day, but we're always actively seeking vendors. I say always, and then my treasurer / head of my vendor committee / head of logistics he tolerates that we're still accepting them. Yeah, and we are. We're actively seeking vendors always.
And then what we'll do is, we can put a few on a bridge.
They can go anywhere. We'll always find space. Yeah, always. He loves it when I say that. But no, we really are truly still actively taking vendors.
We're going to have fireworks.
We are having fireworks.
Okay, and is there any particular vendors you want to highlight that maybe did a little extra for the Community Fest than others?
There's a lot of vendors. I don't know if I want to do that because I don't get myself in trouble because I'll forget somebody. But I'll give you a rundown of what all we're doing for Fest.
Go ahead.
I'll try to remember.
I'll
try to. Anytime somebody asks, I forget.
Just so you know, this is from 5 o'clock on Friday till 10 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, like that.
And so don't leave. Don't leave because you never know what's going to happen between 8:30 and 10 o'clock in Dunbar, because sometimes it gets real good.
Yeah, well, that part's true.
And so I don't think we've ever had to call the law yet, but
No.
but everybody
right.
has a good time.
That's true.
Sometimes we find they find some people. Sometimes they find some people that found our car. They just never left.
Well, all right, that's fair. So Friday kicks off Friday at 5 o'clock. That's always like kind of traditionally been like the local like night, but it's kind of evolved too. So entertainments, got, I don't even know, 3 or 4. I should know this. I do. The entertainment schedule is posted. Go to our Facebook page. I can't remember all of them.
The Dunbar Boys are going to be there?
Yeah, the Dunbar Boys are going to be there. Our biggest entertainment that night, our headliner for that night, is Michael Christopher, who's really popular. All of the vendors, we used to just have select vendors, but now all of the vendors are open on Friday. We have bingo from 6 to 8 in the town square. That's also very popular. And then, so come to the vendors, come for entertainment, bingo. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. is parade lineup. 11, and it takes that long to line up the parade because it has just evolved into a whole, our parade used to have like 20 people in them. I think last year it was 70 something, and it's continued to grow. And everybody is invited in the parade. All the fire departments, we do give out fire department trophies, first, second, and third place. I don't do the judging, so it has nothing to do with me. So I've even gotten messages about there's no bribery, there's no nothing. I have nothing to do with it. Somebody at the top votes, and then at the bottom the trophies are given out. They radio down. But anything, if you can walk or it has wheels, by all means, you can be in our parade. Anybody, businesses, organizations, clubs, it doesn't matter. Anybody can be in the parade. Lineup starts at 10. The parade is at 11 o'clock. You line up on Connellsville Street by the Old Borough School. There's tons of signage, but basically just follow the crowd. And then the parade occurs. We do stop at the flagpole, kind of towards the end. So we have like our Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts and American Legion, and then Hopwood AMVETS participates.
And in case you don't know it, the flagpole is where across from the Dunbar Sons of Italy.
Across from the Sons, which then became the Country Club, and it's not hard to find. Nick Polito does the national anthem for us there. We do the pledge, the invocation, which kind of like kicks off Saturday, and then once the parade is over, I always say like it just kind of like look out, because it really just kind of everything starts. All the vendors, we usually fall in the 130, 140 range-ish with vendors. All the kids games, the adult games a chance. We have alcohol vendors. The barrel train, Randy Breakiron does. He takes our parade marshal around, and then he immediately switches hats and he does carriage rides. The fire departments, all the churches, the library, the historical society, all open up and do their things. Most of the churches have like basket raffles, or the Franklin Church does soups. They usually have a quilt display. The fire department has their own vendor show as well until 3 o'clock. The library does we always do a kids craft and entertainment kind of area for the kids. The fest itself has a free kids zone, so there's a bouncy obstacle course, a toddler bouncy house. We have a petting zoo this year. We have a walking balloon artist, story time on the stage. We have an exotic animal show. We have our pet contest and pet show. We have 2 times where we have a Disney kids sing-along and dance party on that stage. Probably the things I'm forgetting. We have at noon, we have our Little Miss and Colonel Dunbar pageant. We have multiple entertainers.
Say that again slower.
Our Little Miss and Colonel Dunbar pageant is at noon, which is very popular.
Little Colonel Dunbar.
Kindergarten to 3rd grade can enter. That's the only one that you have to be from Dunbar to participate in. And then they go to different things that represent Dunbar all year long. And then, they hand over the crown to next year's winners. Keeping the Faith Animal Shelter always sets up, and they bring animals up for adoption. Every year, Fest sponsors another nonprofit that we try to raise money or funds for, and then they talk about this year it's Live for Tomorrow Today, and they do suicide and overdose prevention and awareness. So during the deliberation for the pageant, they'll be up giving a talk and explaining what their organization is all about. At I think 1:15 maybe or 1:30. It's on again. It's posted. The Fair Queen will be at the Barbie photo. We actually have like a full size Barbie box and superhero photo display thing. You can get your picture with the Fair Queen. You can do that. There's a car show from 1 to 4.
Is the nurses coming down this year?
I'm working on that, but I hope so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real neat. You can get your blood pressure taken.
Yes,
and
I'm working on that.
They'll even weigh you or guess your weight for you, and they tell you.
Guess
they,
your weight, I don't know
yeah,
if
they
it's
tell
guess,
me.
but-
They told me last year that I was plump. So
Well.
they didn't tell me my weight though.
Okay, well,
They
there you
told me
go.
I was plump.
Regardless of that, we do have a first aid station if necessary. So you go with that next to the comfort station. So we, if you need air conditioning or we do have both. So that's there. I don't know what else am I forgetting. I feel like I'm forgetting things. We do have fireworks. I know I'm forgetting some stuff.
Well, you're doing pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm starting to get better at not forgetting things, but I know I'm forgetting. Usually, I mean that's why there's a committee because
so
it's too much.
how many
but
years has this been?
This is the 22nd for Fest. Oh, the Duck Derby. Oh my gosh,
well, I was
did
getting
forget
there.
about the Duck Derby. Yeah, 22nd Fest. Last year we introduced our mascot. We did a naming contest, and then his name is Mr. Wattlesworth. So now Mr. Wattlesworth will be out and about various times throughout Fest. We might have another mascot we've been trying to work on that's very popular that may be attending. They won't confirm until 2 weeks out, so that's debatable. Eaton Park graciously donates cookies to us every year. Those we give away at the library. The Shriners, we have Shriners clowns coming. They're going to be in the parade, and then they'll be walking around. Smokey the Bear comes. He's in the parade, then Smokey's out and about. I don't even know what else.
I like getting a picture with Smokey because he makes me look thin.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
okay.
and then I tell you what, I know people might not believe this, but last year on Saturday night, I've never seen that many people in Dunbar, and like I said, when I was raised there, there was. I don't know, 1,800 people that actually lived in the borough. Yeah. And I know it's down to about 900 now.
It's a little over 1,000, I think I was told recently. A little over, yeah.
And, but
so about
it just amazes me. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So how many people are we thinking about altogether?
We think it's around 7,500, 8,000. Because there's no gates you go through, but we try to calculate and figure it's about 7,500, 8,000 that come to Fest. We shuttle, by the way, from Fayette County Fairgrounds.
That's something.
And Action Oil, we have free shuttles every 15 minutes. And we have handicap parking at the Franklin Methodist Church. First come, first serve, but we do have handicap parking, and we do have free. And the free shuttles run Saturday only, but they run every 15 minutes. So that's we do that, which is helpful. That's been a significant thing that last year we started. Kingsby worked those out, but that has helped a lot. It was getting people in and out of town. I think that was a big deal. So
well, I know on the 15th. Let's see, the 14th rather. I apologize. The 14th. I get dates wrong sometimes, and I've been very, very much corrected about things. But on the 14th at the Dunbar Sportsman's Club, there's going to be a turkey and ham shoot, or turkey. It's probably going to be cash because what they do is it's easier to do that than worry about buying turkeys. But I tell you, please take time and look that up. They have a Facebook page too, I believe, and I promised them that I would be there. So we're going to be there on that day.
Spent all kinds of days in Dunbar.
Well, my dad. Maybe we'll have to buy a place again. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to move down there. There was a time when I contemplated buying the store, and but Jason took that away from me, and I thank him for that.
Yeah.
My wife thanks him for that too.
I bet.
So, but it's just amazing little town. I was down there just a few weeks ago for the I don't know what you want to call it.
Historical Society, the grand opening of the gallery.
Yeah, it was the gallery in the piece in the glass that was carved by the lady from California.
Pascal's,
from California.
Yeah, torso.
There's actually Now, is Donald Trump involved in that too?
Yeah,
somehow?
so he actually donated it back to Dunbar. He bought a hotel or a piece of property, I think, and it was there. And then through a kind of a chain of events, Donna Myers, who's the secretary for the Historical Society, kind of jokingly, this is the abbreviated version of that, but said it would be nice to have it donated back, and it's worth it's a 7-figure piece of glass. We don't really disclose how much, but as a lifetime member, I will tell you that it is a very large dollar amount, and it's a very large piece of glass that it's worth. And
it was made, and it came from Dunbar.
It did, yes, and and Pascal discovered it kind of was the start of her art career that she could carve glass, and so Donna kind of jokingly said they wanted the story kind of goes that. It would be nice to have it back in Dunbar, but clearly the Historical Society couldn't afford to purchase it, and then jokingly stated that it would be nice to have it donated back, and then before you know it, it was donated back. So then the Historical Society had an annex built onto it to house it because it was not large enough to house it, and thus the story and relationship began with her family, and then when she passed away and got a large endowment, and a lot of her art was donated, and then the upper floor of the Historical Society was renovated into a gallery, which is beautiful, and a lot of her art is up there. And
I was it's in the Dunbar, the old Dunbar post office, and I told Crystal, I said it's been a lot of years since I was inside the post office down there, and I told her last time I was there, I registered for the draft, and I think that was 1980. So back then you had to go to the post office, and but you didn't have to go through physical at that time because there was no draft, but you still had to register. I might have been last people that registered, but I thought that was kind of neat that I got to go back. I remember, and you're sitting there and you're thinking about all the times you spent at in the post office, and the people that Tommy Mancini, all the things that he built, and the hardware store, and this, like I said, the Sons of Italy, and Jim Briner playing the fiddle from Dunbar, and Perry Russell, of course. He's always been playing the guitar, picking on a guitar, and the Mancini boy, I call him boy, but he's the same age as me. That plays the guitar. I think he plays the guitar too. Somebody, I forget who plays the banjo. But anyways, it's kind of a neat thing. And I tell you what, take time. If you got time to go down and just get a sandwich and sit around for an hour or two and visit with people. Where the Boy Scouts always have hot dogs on Friday night.
Well, yeah, and they'll be there Friday and Saturday. They're get a vendor for both days. And the big thing is. For many of our organizations, so the Boy Scouts, the Cub Scouts, the library, the churches, it is their primary fundraiser for the year. It is. It's a huge deal for many of our organizations. So it's super important. And that's the reason that when Fest was going to end, our group kind of picked it up. And, I mean, it truly is a team effort as far as, making Fest happen. I'm kind of the one that talks about it, but I'm certainly not the one that does it. And it is a big deal, though, to keep it going. And it's a huge deal for those organizations. And
I know that and amongst all of this, you had a 29th birthday party for someone in Dunbar this week.
Yeah.
We allowed to say her name?
Yes. Heather Kennedy turned 40. She's
I didn't say that, Heather.
No, she's, I'm sure she's proud of it. 40 trips around the sun's a big deal. Every trip around the sun is a big deal. Everybody should be grateful for every year they have.
Yeah. And that's a good way to put it. Absolutely. I always tell everybody, they ask me what kind of day I'm having. I said, it's always a good day when you're standing on this side of the dirt.
True story. Absolutely.
That might be something I learned in Dunbar.
Yeah. True story.
And if you go down there and you go downstairs in the basement, there's at the Historical Society, there's actually a lamp that my dad put together they gathered up railroad spikes from down Bow West, and he put it together, and it's downstairs, and it was something that he did and donated to the thing. And that was back before they had the big piece of glass.
Yeah. It has evolved.
It has evolved.
It has evolved.
And everything evolves. I mean,
Yeah.
you think about it. The Little League field and it used to be the Lions Club. Now it's the Dunbar. That's the social hall for the fire department. And that's another thing. All these fire departments that have hall gross and all these different things, and they support our EMSs, and we need. I mean, it isn't a lot of money, but if you got time, stop over and buy a sandwich, do whatever you need to do. Because, like you say, a lot of these people this is their fundraiser for the year, and if they can raise some money to fix something or do something,
Right.
and a lot of times it ends up being money they raise to help somebody out that's a little bit more fortunate, like you say about the cause that you're going to donate to this year. And tell us about that a little bit more.
Yeah, Live for Tomorrow today. So they do suicide and overdose prevention and awareness, and they or try to help families who have difficulty in paying for funeral bills. They do a $500 donation when they help with that when they can. They just recently got open an office in Connellsville, and they do grief support. They have done a lot of training to work with the coroner's office. They don't work with the coroner's office in Fayette County, but they do, I know, work with the coroner's office in Westmoreland County, like for on-scene assistance if they're requested. They are just a wonderful organization, and like all nonprofits, they struggle. They to raise money. So we try every year. I mean, we do, since our group took over, we choose a nonprofit. The committee votes, and we work with a nonprofit that we can raise money and awareness for. And so like last year it was Keeping the Faith Animal Shelter. And then this year we chose to work with them because suicide and overdose are both issues, not just within our own county, but within, all over the place.
And and you think about all the veterans and things like that, and we need to support these kind of things.
Absolutely,
we really do. I don't get to see it firsthand, but I know you do, and that's part of your life. But I think we do. It's important. It really is important. I mean, we talk about a lot of things that are wrong, but these are some of the things that are right about the county, and I think we need to keep moving forward with that. I guess anything else you want to plug real quick?
Well, I do want to say they have Live for Tomorrow has a 5K, a run and a walk coming up, and I think it's on the 5th or 6th. Let's see. Let me look. Because I do know that it's like the week before Fest. It's on September 6th at 9 a.m. at the Dawson Grange Fairgrounds.
And that's a Saturday?
Yep, Saturday, September 6th.
What time do they start?
It starts at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So, and I'll post that to the Fest page as well.
Okay.
But they're truly a wonderful organization that, like, I know we've seen firsthand what they do for families. If in the event that the unfortunate event that does happen, the support that they give is incredible. They're just really good people.
I got one last thing we're going to talk about real quickly here. We've got a couple minutes, but October the 25th, I want everybody to realize what's going on. Crystal got voluntold to do this. She got involved in this, but she did it willingly, believe it or not. She said she had enough time between fest and we're going to have Lee Greenwood's coming to Uniontown. And I'm plugging this as much as I can. I want everybody to realize what a big event this is going to be. Lee Greenwood's coming. Ira Dean's coming, and he's going to be here a day or two early. Mm-hmm. We're not sure exactly how much early, but he's going to be in a couple places around Uniontown, and we're going to go to the Hillbilly Grub and Pub. We're trying to work another place out. One of the local people that just had released a new single is Nick Polito. Mm-hmm. I want to thank him. He's been on the radio show with us, and we're going to get him back on again here because we want we want our local people to do good. Song is, do you know the name of the song? Or,
True North.
It's called True North, and it's good. It is really good. We're gonna start promoting it here starting tomorrow with some different things. I'm gonna try to help him out a little bit as much as I can. Jonah Klein's coming up, and believe it or not, I had somebody call me from out in Harrisburg. I guess they're going to try to put 25 or 30 people together and come out for this because they've heard Jonah Klein, they've heard Nick Bolito. Of course, Ira Dean, his song is #1 right now on iTunes. I think I hope I get that right. iTunes, and of course everybody knows almost everybody knows who Lee Greenwood is. But they got some people coming in from as far away as Harrisburg. But it sounds far, but when you think about it, it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
So, and please call the State Theater. Get all the information. You can go to the Facebook page, community events, where we're pushing all this, trying to push as many of these things out. It's what we have to do. Anyways, I got the one to go sign. Anything else you want to throw out there?
No, I think that's it. Buy Duck Derby tickets. Come to Fest. We're going to put up a tip board probably today for our latest tip board is going to be for a meet and greet for Scott, Rob, and Greg. So you get to shirts and get to meet them, and that's going to be our biggest thing.
Okay, I have to cut you off.
Go ahead.
On this road called life, you have to take the good with the bad. Smile when you're sad, love what you got, and remember what you had. Always forgive and try to forget. People change, things go wrong. But just remember, the ride goes on. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. I am John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly.
WMBS Uniontown.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.